Happy Easter, everybody. It's Easter Friday, 2023. Welcome to this episode of Dave in the Shed Friday Update. Hope everybody has a good Easter and enjoys your time off that you get over Easter. We have 4 days off in Australia. Most of them public holidays. Pretty good. Okay, so this is a update video on the rework of the good old Twin Pines Tramway. We've laid all the new track in. We're in the moment getting it all in the right position, packing it where it needs to be packed, get everything nice running smoothly, and this is the result. Still a bit of work to go, but we're looking better. Had to do a bit more destruction than what was originally planned, but it's not too bad. The base bones, the layout is still here. So let's have a look. So this is the new junction, all laid in and set up, runs pretty good. This is the link between the new outer loop and the mountain line. Pretty good. Crossing between the two loops works all pretty well. Wired all up. And over here we have the new point installed, all up and running. Oop, better not derail the train. And all the switching for the points is now manually back up and running again, so you can operate from hands off. The new points will probably just, because where they're located, it's easy to operate them from where they are. Okay, so that's the front of the layout. That is the new junction, or new junctions, all in place and operating. The Garrett's running a bit rough this morning. It's second unit needs a bit of a service, I say that. The points in. So around the back to the new culvert bridge. This all has to be, the new printed sections need to be painted, all levelled up, packed up, so the track can be secured down here. It's all up in the air at the moment, as in literally up in the air. I also added some new padding here on the outside, because this is an area where we go up and down. It was getting a bit annoying, so as part of the upgrade I padded the area here as you slide past. So the line then runs down the inside. Oh, dropped the phone. That's really good. That was not meant to be part of the video. I dropped the phone. My grip strength is a bit ratty sometimes. So there we have a bit of padding. We have the new line that then runs down the front of the port area. I'll have to rework the bridge. The fisherman's dock shack has had to move forward a bit. So I'll have to tidy that up to give a bit more clearance. And the crane has been relocated because we now have two lines, so the crane now sits here. And then we have the new trestle over the swampy area. There's also a bit of a thing we added in here, just so trains don't drop off, so you've got a bit more clearance. A bit of video of the train coming around there. It gives you a lot more space, and because there's a wider radius, during the week I have run some of the larger locos around here. Most of it runs around here quite good, so we can run some of the larger steamers, which we'll show over the next coming weeks. Notice put padding in here as well, so that little area where you've got to be careful now, so put padding. While I'm over here I will walk around. We did some track work on the mountain line. So the mountain line's all up and running, and gave it a bit of a queen and was running trains up. Mainly this area here, there was a piece of track and a couple of bits and pieces through the shed. It was a bit dodgy, so we've relayed all that. Any track that was getting a bit old, where the joints were getting a bit rough, I ordered enough flexi track, so we pulled out a lot of places, so we've now got a new line. Because this layout was designed to come apart in pieces, it's no longer coming apart, it's pretty much fixed. So all the joints between boards have been pulled out, new sections of track run through. Yeah, this used to be the end of the line, but now runs through the shed up the hill. Totally different. So all this area has been retamped, reworked. We might run a train all the way up the hill in a sec. And cleaned all the tracks so you can run all the way up the hill. Haven't cleaned all the sidings on that, only the main line, but anyway. So let's go around this way. And you can see how the trestle will look. That'll be a marshy, swampy type area. Just raised track and just fill it in and make it blend it in. Unfortunately, I had to do a bit more cutting out because my paper templates weren't spot on. So I had to remove more of the original fence border area than what was wanted. So I'll have to clean that up a bit and restructure that. And the poor old cows, we'll have to put some fencing in for the cows because they could fall in the drink. Done with that. So thinking of putting the silos there. So this is roughly dead trees. We had to remove trees, bits and pieces. What's that fella doing over there? Oh, don't want to know. Also, this is an old light cover, which I'm not using anymore, but I just whacked that in. I thought that would make a handy tray and also stop trains falling off, so it gives you that extra protection. Because now the line is so close to the edge, handy to have that. So we've got the controller and bits and pieces. There's not a lot going on the workbench, only projects that we're working on because I said I would clear off the bench. Weren't going to plan new projects. Oh, I've got signalling and bits and pieces. The projects are there, but everything's a bit on a hold because I wanted to get the layout back up and running ASAP, which we have, and working on that and getting settled. So yes, I have some trams to paint, but also these fellas over here a little bit, fixed up the display a bit, probably cleaned off my seat so I can sit down, watch the trains go by. So that's the update. I think it works pretty well. Look, it's neat. I do like the idea that I've got a bit more space to run the bigger trains, because that's what it's about me, is watching the trains run. That, by the way, is a big lump of Cowra clay that actually came out of the backyard. I just made it in a ball when we did the work. That's the red clay, so I'll put it in the way. Cowra is known for its red bricks made from local sourced clay. We're right on the clay field, unfortunately. So that's where it is. Okay, so now I'm going to try something that could go extremely wrong, could go bad. I've got to come over here, the controller. I can't do this and film this because I've only got one working hand. Hopefully you're watching a train run down while I fiddle with the controller. What I'm trying to do is select the right... Okay. So what I'm going to try and do... Oop, not that way. That'll cause a train. So we'll take the... like up the hill. I haven't checked this track, I hope it's okay. Oh, stop. I didn't clean the track this morning, so he's stopped there. Stop. He's going to run out of dirty track up here. Oh. The controller's just jammed up. This is what happens. I can't do everything one-handed. What happened there is I bumped the controller. So I was actually selecting the wrong loco. Hang on. I've got to get what they call a Roco mouse, which is a type of train controller you can operate one-handed and big knobs. I'm using phones, which don't work too well, but anyway. There must be a big dirty spot there. Let's run up into the... I've got the right train selected now, so we can stop him. Stop. Okay. So that's the top Megates factory. I don't want to run all the way up. Let's try running down the hill again. We'll just stop there because I've got to relocate myself. Okay. This could end up going as Adam style. Yeah, it's jammed up on something. Should have cleaned the track properly before I started the video, shouldn't I? Yep, now my controller's playing up. Hang on, where's it getting jammed up? It shouldn't get jammed up there. Huh? Ah, the bridge deck's lifted. See that? Deck on the bridge is lifted up. Okay, well, that's a repair job, so I'll talk to you later. Bye for now. Hi there, this is Dave. To keep this video active on YouTube, you really do need to subscribe my channel, like this video, and also put a comment down below, because if we don't get enough traffic, YouTube can just make it disappear. For this week, I got some couplers to adjust by the look of it. Talk to you later.